What up, fam? It's your girl Des coming to you today to go ahead and bring y'all the Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't know what it's season 4. I don't know what episode it is. Maybe 11, maybe 12. I'll have it somewhere up here, up down here, wherever the fuck. But I have it there. Let's go ahead and get this shit started. So the charges have been dropped. We all knew it was gonna motherfucking get dropped. When you got this money, you can do whatever the fuck you want and get a good motherfucking lawyer to dismiss the shit. Robin and Giselle and motherfucking Candace, and Karen, they all think he still did it 100%, except for Monique with her fake wishy-washy ass. Now, Miss Karen, in that confessional, I have a couple questions. First off, why do you think cheetahs have stripes? Because she said cheetahs don't change their stripes. And why were you using a bathroom hand broom to brush your dress, whatever the fuck that was, with a dustpan nearby? Like, what prop was that? This dread is going to get on my nerves. Heads up, everyone. Unless I can tuck it. Alright, I'm gonna tuck it. Now, Ashley is saging her house, trying to get rid of the negative energy, like she's not the toxic one. She calls her mama before getting ready to go on the Fox News to address the allegations. Now, in my opinion, Ashley and Michael getting all of their motherfucking karma for the shit that they did in the past fucking seasons, because Michael had a hand in trying to embarrass Mr. Ray about his motherfucking financial hardships. So I don't care. So while Ashley is crying, her mom basically tells her to go ahead and go on the news and move the fuck on. So we see Karen's daughter Raven is back visiting from college. Now, Karen showed her an old video of Raven with her grandparents, whom was, of course, Karen's parents, and it brings tears to her eyes. And honestly, this was an emotional scene for me, just because of my grandfather had passed away, and my grandmother, she's still here, but she suffers from Alzheimer's, so like I kind of lost her too. It definitely makes me sad for them. It's really hard moving on when you have a strong bond with your grandparents or regular parents. It's hard. Now, Karen said she was blown away by Raven's voice when she sung for her mother's funeral. So Karen gave her homegirl, Macy Gray, a phone call, whom she made sure to tell us that Matt introduced her to. The Matt that everybody said was just a little fake friend, and he didn't really have no connection. They don't know why Karen kept him around. Maybe that's why. He knows some people. But basically, she's getting Macy Gray to help Raven out in the studio so she can have that audio forever, because she sung Amazing Grace at her mother's funeral. Now, Giselle rubbing off on me, y'all. Giselle is rubbing off on me. She is just so fucking entertaining. She is messy as fuck, petty as fuck. I'm not gonna say she's not, but god damn it, she's motherfucking good TV. Like, I'm loving her more and more. More and more. Even with no storyline. She's entertaining, okay? So she getting ready for the news, the Fox News, where Michael and Ashley was gonna go on. Bitch, she got her motherfucking popcorn ready, and that bitch is in tune with what the fuck is going on in the TV. I like how Ashley said she was looking at and was by Michael when this supposedly took place. Him grabbing somebody else's ass. Like, sis, were you next to him? The entire time? So, we'll get back to that. So, Monique is advertising her Not For Lazy Moms podcast, and it's on its 2nd season. And whatever, she has her little rapping thing. I'm not about to. So, Ashley comes and visits, and she tells us that she's grateful for Monique for being her supportive friend and sister. And motherfuckers is using that word too motherfucking loosely. Okay, everybody ain't your goddamn sister just because they hit you up and ask you how you doing. Okay? Now, Monique is fake as shit and wishy-washy as fuck. Okay, definitely been spilling the tea. Whatever Ashley tells her, she goes back and tells the motherfucking group, and as messy as all hell with it. And she was saying how well, girls in the group, they say something and then they kiki on this side or some shit like that. And Ashley, calls her out and was like, well, Candace said that's what you be doing. And then Monique then decides to show Ashley Candace's text message thread, and I'm like, bitch, like, what? You was talking shit about Ashley. Everybody was indulging in it. Everybody was making jokes about it. And I'm glad motherfucking Bravo came through with the receipts and was showing all the times that Monique said some slick shit or made a slick joke about it. Bitch, you have been. Motherfucking Candace wasn't wrong for that. Or she wasn't lying, at least, about that. So what the fuck is you talking about? Girl. And then the fact that you showing her your text messages, like, why are you trying to prove a motherfucking thing to Ashley? Just because you didn't specifically laugh at their downfall or say that's what they get, you was definitely being childish as fuck through the motherfucking messages, sis. Why the fuck did you send Candace the link of Michael and them being on the motherfucking news channel in the first place? If you knew Candace is always talking negative and shit about motherfucking Ashley, if you really didn't want to engage in some shit like that, you wouldn't motherfucking start it. You know she don't like the motherfuckers. Look, Monique is a fake ass bitch. I'll tell you that right now. And pretty as fuck. I hope she doesn't end this season off like this, cause sis, you have come some way. Now, if you gonna backtrack and do this bullshit, then I guess, motherfucker. Now, next scene, we got Robin having a ladies' night, you know what I'm saying, with her homegirls, and then Giselle and Katie, they trickle in when they get there. Now, I just wish Katie did something with the bang. And that just throws everything else off. The wig, like everybody, I mean, as you already know, the wig was the fucking mess. But honestly, if she would have did something to them bangs, or maybe wear a nice little hair wrap, or something, it would have been fine. Honestly, it was the fucking bangs that made her look a goddamn mess. Now, somebody could have motherfucking told her that. I don't know if they're trying to be nice, but even then, you're not being nice by allowing me to look a fucking mess in front of the cameras. But who knows? I hope she's not really going through something, like, and she's just not broadcasting it on the show. But yes, we need to get rid of those wigs. We need to get rid of those wigs. Now, Robin tells us she had to spoil the surprise for Juan because she's trying to throw him a surprise party. His birthday is sometime in fall, and he really likes Halloween, so she's going to throw a big-ass haunted Halloween party, some shit like that. And she was trying to get him to, to make sure his day was clear. And he was like, well, they asking him to work. So this is just me and my opinion. I wonder if y'all felt the same. But I feel like Juan was lying when he said that he had to do something with his job. I personally think maybe he was going to go see his real girlfriend or his other sideline. That's my opinion. I don't know why I get those feels, but I do. So Giselle tells them what her and Ashley talked about and how she ain't going for it. Katie tells us that Michael actually got somewhat flirty with her boyfriend, who was Jacob. We saw him at the hold down, a quick little cameo. Katie tells us that Michael told her man to make sure he picks up his private phone when he calls. Okay? Now, Katie just thinks Ashley is just dumb as the fuck and dull as hell. Really, she said the bitch wasn't bright. Alright? Now, Robin thinks that they have an arrangement, and then Ashley is cool with it. And that's what I think. But that's on her sugar gramps. So Karen and Raven, they go meet Macy Gray in the studio. And I'ma just say they did a lot of work on her motherfucking vocals. Okay? Or Bravo is just shady as fuck for not showing her good parts. Because that was a fucking mess. Now, Monique's 33 weeks pregnant and still got baby stuff to do. She tells Chris that after the baby grows out of the clothes, she's getting rid of the motherfucking clothes, the cribs, the bassinets, everything. She said her uterus is closed for business, okay? And personally, I think she needs to just go ahead and get her motherfucking tubes tied, because Chris likes fermenting them motherfucking eggs, my nigga. Like, why are you even gonna play? Fuck a birth control. I would just tie, burn, clip, just take the fucking uterus out. If you don't having kids, be done. Now, Monique is seen gossiping and talking to her husband about how it's weird to get mad at somebody for accidentally just bumping into them. Chris said her and Candace not on the same page. However, he would like for them to get on the same page because he fucks with Candace and white boy Chris. He fucks with them. So they need to get that shit together. At this point, Monique was saying how Candace is really negative. She doesn't like laughing at other people's pain. I get that. Not want to be around somebody that's always negative, because the shit is motherfucking draining, to say the least. However, like I said, bitch, you was the one who motherfucking sent her a picture of Michael and them on the motherfucking news. You started up the motherfucking conversation knowing that motherfucking Candace was going to go motherfucking off. So you saying, oh, I don't want that negative shit. How about just keep it real, keep it real? Candace, sis, I love you. I don't want to talk about Ashley no more. No mas. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to read it. I don't want you saying nothing negative about it because it's fucking up my vibes. It's fucking up my energy. So I'd rather not even indulge in it. So please, sis, if you love me, keep me out of it. Boom, bam, boom. If that's really how the fuck you feel, tell her. Or don't fucking respond. You ain't gotta respond to a motherfucking message. Keep them motherfucking red receipts on when she says something that's out of line. Read it and go on about your motherfucking day. Sis, you entertaining it with your fake ass. And you know you are. Now, Robin is running late to her own goddamn party she put together. I mean, but that's... is anybody fucking surprised with that? Ashley and her Sugar Gramps, they riding up there. Because you already know Sugar Gramps wasn't going to miss this motherfucking party for his boo thing. Oh, no. And talk about how him and Juan bonded and how he missed him. Giselle is there first, then Ashley and Sugar Gramps. Now, I love Giselle because she is just straight up with her pettiness. I'm talking about these niggas couldn't even get a motherfucking icebreaker conversation going, and she went straight to the soul. What happened? How y'all feeling? No charges? High five. No charges. Like, bitch. Like, if I had a friend like Giselle, I'd just be like, why? Why am I friends with you? Because you're entertaining, bitch. Jesus. Michael was already over it and was like, well, why would there be charges? Nigga, maybe because you done shit before on national motherfucking TV. Like, what the fuck is you saying? We all thought you was motherfucking guilty, nigga. Then Candace and Chris show up, exchange pleasantries with Giselle, and what's that bitch name? Ashley and Sugar Gramps, you know, a nice little hello, hi, how you doing? A little wave. And then Ashley and Sugar Gramps, they get uncomfortable, more so Sugar Gramps, and he's ready to motherfucking go and walk around, so they dip off. Now Giselle messy ass gonna ask Candace why didn't she hug them? Like, Candace is like, oh nope, a wave will do. I said hello, and she did. Baby steps. Robin pulls up, and why does Juan's description say Robin's ex-husband? Not Robin's lover, not Robin's boyfriend, not Robin's ex / I don't even know. I don't even know. But that's just weird. Now, Juan and Sugar Gramps, their exchange is weird to me. All that stuff is behind them. And I guess when he was saying that, he was just talking about Robin talking about what Michael said. Now, I don't think Juan knows it was his dick Sugar Gramps wants to slurp on. Who knows? Sugar Gramps had told Juan after they had that sit down at Candace's house to tell Robin to stop talking about him. So Robin tells us she was forced to tell Juan what was up and what had actually happened. So after they go through the haunted house, Robin, Giselle, and Karen are all talking about Sugar Gramps and Ashley. And then Ashley pops up. So then Giselle starts asking some pretty great questions, in my opinion. You know, how does Sugar Gramps feel about being around them? Ashley saying that they all had backhanded compliments and shade about her marriage. Giselle was like, nah, it wasn't shade. I was really asking a fucking question. And even admitted to jumping to the conclusion that Sugar Gramps did it because Ashley never said he didn't. She just kept saying she couldn't talk about it. So Ashley says she don't know if Giselle talks to her friends like this because half the time she acts like she cares and the other half she's petty about it. Like, well, yeah, bitch. That's how you and Giselle work. That's why y'all mesh so well. You don't know your friend? Because that definitely aligns with her character. But all right. Well, Giselle explained how Ashley been walking around smiling, laughing, a-kikiing. So she thought it was okay to a-kiki with her too. Because Ashley was like, you were just making jokes and this and that. You wasn't trying to console me or some type of bullshit. Like, bitch, how am I going to console you? You're not sad. You don't need no consolidation. I don't know if I just made up a word, but whatever. How am I supposed to make sure you are okay if you are telling me you are fine? I'm not going to ask you more than motherfucking maybe twice. And that's it. You say you fine, bitch, you fine. With me, cool. Like, I agree with where the fuck Giselle is coming from. Like, bitch, don't get mad at me because I'm not over here being a shoulder for you to cry on if I don't even know you crying, bitch. How am I supposed to be a good friend? And this is also what Ashley's therapist told her she should have did last motherfucking episode, and how you got to be real with your motherfucking friends. Now, Candace lets her know that everybody was clowning her ass, including motherfucking Monique, and Bravo provided the receipts as they usually do. Now, Ashley says she wouldn't have talked to them like that if they were going through a hard time. And both Robin and Giselle are like, pause. You said you weren't going through a hard time. So what you mean don't talk to you like that when you're going through a hard time? Bitch, I didn't know you was going through a motherfucking hard time. And then Ashley, Karen was going through a hard time. Monique was going through a hard time. And you still didn't have that motherfucking decency. You are demanding a motherfucker to have for you. How that work, sus? Talking about Monique is the most supportive friend. Yeah, to your face, she is. Now, Giselle explains that she takes offense to that because, bitch, I've been calling and texting your ass as well, which we did see in the previous motherfucking episodes. Regardless if she was being messy or not, because Monique went back and told the table what Ashley told her too, so they both motherfucking equally messy in my motherfucking eyes. Now, Giselle tells us in the confessional that if she was Ashley, she said that motherfucking Monique was her only friend too. I mean, Monique is the only motherfucker with the actual footage of what the fuck happened downstairs in the basement. And I'm like, well, I can see that. Then Ashley says that Michael is always a target. Bitch, is you what? Huh? How? How is he always a target? How? And Candace like, look, where there's smoke, there's motherfucking fire. Alright? Your dude has grabbed an ass before. And this bitch gonna try to deny it and say that didn't happen. And Robin even had to jump in like, what you mean it didn't happen? It happened in motherfucking national goddamn ETV when he grabbed Andrew's ass, who was, I think that was Katie's dude at the time. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Ashley saying how he didn't grab his ass. He was just like, come on, let's go dance, come on. He did this on his ass nonetheless. So if you want to play semantics, oh, he didn't grab his ass. He just pinched his ass to come on. Like, bitch. Bye. Giselle asked Ashley if Michael is gay. Y'all are asking the wrong goddamn questions. He's obviously not fucking gay. He has a fucking wife. Michael does not have to be gay to be going around motherfucking touching on niggas' asses. Can he be sexually attracted to a man? Well, yeah, that would have been my motherfucking question. Does Michael like men? That should have been the question. Or is Michael bisexual? If you're gonna ask, technically you really shouldn't motherfucking ask because it's none of our goddamn business. But if you was to ask, let's ask the right goddamn questions. Is he bisexual? Or just keep it nice motherfucking frank. Does he like men? That would have probably gave you the answer right motherfucking there. But I guess after everything, Giselle gonna ask Candace's Chris, what did he want and Michael talk about? And Chris basically say they only talked about men shit. She asked him about 3, 4, 5, 11 times, and he's like, we just talked about man shit. That's it. That's all. So Bravo comes through with the receipts. Okay? All of these stories don't really make sense, though. At first, it happened down in the basement. Then they was taking pictures. Then Ashley said that she was actually next to Michael. Then Chris said he was actually brought in because he was supposed to be a potential witness because he was actually right next to Michael and the cameraman. So the stories are not lining up right. But they bring the footage back to 4:53 before they try to take the picture. It must have been on the actual cameraman's angle because the ass grabbing wasn't actually seen. However, we do hear Michael saying, hey there, bud, you all right? And then you hear dudes saying, please don't do that. Don't do that. And then you hear motherfucking Michael saying, okay, all right, no problem. That doesn't sound like somebody that just bumped into somebody on accident. What y'all think? Y'all think Michael did it? Because then motherfucking Monique said, because there was also another clip that was like, hey, Michael, something about a beer. And Michael just like, yes, we can go get a beer. And it kind of chopped that up. So Monique is like, oh, that was Hank, her cousin, and all that type of shit. All right, that last little bit, that last little audio, okay, that's your cousin. What about the other shit? What about please don't do that, don't do that? What was that? What was that? That's what I want to motherfucking know. And I'm tired of motherfucking Monique. She's doing too much. And then I'll say on Twitter, because Candace was tweeting while watching the show, and she was like, well, that was explained to me differently about how she showed her the messages. And Monique was like, yeah, the same, like it was different when you said about the slave comment or whatever the fuck. Like, girl, Monique is getting on my nerves. But nonetheless, everybody, that is what I have for Real Housewives of Potomac. I am ready for the motherfucking reunion. Like, let's just wrap this shit up. Let's get to the reunion so we can motherfucking I just want them to get in Ashley's ass. That is what I want. That is what I want. We got a little quick sneak peek of it with Robin, Giselle, and Candace, which I love, because none of them bitches was stepping down. Like, bitch, you gotta be out your goddamn rabbit ass mind if you think you about to motherfucking make it look like we were motherfucking badass friends that did not check on you when we did, bitch. Okay? Excluding motherfucking Candace. But nonetheless, that is what I have for y'all. Please let me know what you think about it. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe if you fucks with me. And I'll fuck with y'all in the next video. Also, I don't know about calls, y'all. Calls been pissing me off. Desmond pisses me off. I just cannot. And honestly, I have been falling asleep halfway through the goddamn episodes. So I gotta watch the episodes and do the so I'm still contemplating. I might do a little review like I did with this one, would pack all the motherfucking episodes all in one and give you a little quick rundown, but bear with me when it comes to claws. But that's all I have, y'all. Fuck with y'all in the next video. Bye.